All right, so we're going to be working with the fingers to mobilize them so that they can help us get a better tone, and particularly in the frog region where it might get crunchy, and also for the string crossings, and also for just normal strokes, but when we do a bow change. So we're going to first mobilize the fingers. This will be active, and we're just going to do it in the air here. So my frog's kind of heavy, and I'm just going to let the frog kind of take my hand down a little bit, and we see kind of an openness here, the webbing of the thumb, the mouth of the thumb. And in order to get a bow stroke with just the fingers, I would have to close up this gap. So that's the first step to really mobilize fingers in a way that's going to be helpful for us. So we see I'm closing up that thumb. So it's like just closing up the webbing there. And we see not a huge range of motion, but we see something. We definitely see that the bow is moving up and it's moving down. And we see the fingers along for the ride. And I feel a little bit of activeness in the pinky, but I feel like the most active kind of initiating joint would be that thumb joint. And a lot of times what I've seen is just folks start to do this and we get more of this sort of emotion, which feels maybe a little bit more normal because it's like we're grasping for something, but this will be helpful. So it's not a bad motion, but it's just not quite the same motion because if we see this in the air, we see the bow going back and forth. So we really want the bow to be going up and down. And so we just want to work on getting that. And the bow is vertical right now so that I have the ability to just really relax my bow hold. If that's even too much though, you could take a pencil or a pen and just work on getting that up and down motion. And in general, we're going to call this, although this was vertical, we're going to call this horizontal. Okay, because once we take it to the violin, it's going to make us go horizontal back and forth on the strings. And this one we're going to call vertical because it's going to make us go up and down and string cross essentially. Okay, so both of those will be helpful in the next step.